What's up everybody, Dr. McKay here and welcome back to another Space Engineers tutorial guide video. Today we are going to be looking at two designs for turning your space pod into your first ship. So first things first, after you've obviously set up a refinery, obviously your survival kit, got a load of supplies and materials, right, you may want to get a flyer or a spaceship or something along those lines. Now obviously this is your first pod that you land in, and to turn it into a ship you're going to need to add an extra 4 atmospheric thrusters, a gyroscope and a cockpit. Now for the first design it's quite easy to do, right, easy to convert. All you need to do is get your grinder, and then you want to basically grind out all your front blocks. Like so, and basically, so now you've grinded down your blocks, you want to make sure your seat is empty, and then you want to grind down your seat if you can get to it. Like so, right. And obviously make sure everything is out. So obviously you want to take everything out of all your components. So what's that? That's the survival kit. Alright. Obviously grind down your survival kit as well. And you should be able to place your survival kit on your base as well at the same time. Now grind down obviously all your O2H2 generators as well, and all your plumbing.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Right. Now after you've grind down and obviously all this stuff, and you want to leave the battery, all right, because it's a full charge battery, all right. You should obviously need to get inside and quickly support your get inside. Not there, mate. Alright. You want to quickly decide which side you want to put your cockpit on. So obviously battery's there, so you might as well stick it there. So just grind down this. We'll show you. Get all the plates and that. Right. So you want to get your cockpit, which is this. Orientate it to the right direction, which is that way. And place it in where you want it to. Like that would be alright. So now you got your cockpit and you got your battery. You need a cargo container. Now, what you need to do is you need to get in here, but it's not letting me, so I need to grind down some more blocks. Just try not to grind away your landing gear yet. Right, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. Right. So small cargo container, grind down. And you want to basically grind down all the other bits inside. Right. Now the hydrogen thruster gives you 4 metal grids. So those metal grids will come in handy if you haven't found any cobalt yet. So now obviously the inside is empty, you want to place a couple conveyor tubes, like so, when I get there. So 1, 2, and then a small, well, medium cargo container, like this, like that. Yep, you with me? And now, too far. what I do normally is I grind just underneath the main cockpit so I can fit a connector. So right, so that's all grown away. We now need a connector, which is that one, and obviously it has to be in the way, innit? Right. So before we put the connector on, connector have to wait. We need to just fix up what we just accidentally grinded down. So obviously now you've got your 4 metal grids which are there for your engines. I like to come up to the top and I like to grind out this one and that one and this half round block, and do it on all 4 sides. Try not to do anything else. Fix up anything else that you accidentally grinded down. So I've done that one, that one, that one. And now I need to do the front. Right. Well, see, now I've grinded down all them. Now you get your small atmospheric thrusters. And place one there. Obviously I'm doing it in creative mode to help easily do it. But obviously in survival mode you already have the materials because it takes up 1 metal grid, which you get 4 from the hydrogen thruster, so boom. And that's what I do. So you have 1 in all 4 directions, and now you've got 4 for lift. But now we need to go into the cockpit, press select, and we want to go to control panel and then go to the little show hidden blocks icon, which is the little eye. Press it and it comes up with the 4 thrusters on the sides. Now if you highlight all 4 of them and then press Y then press X, they will now appear properly. There you have it. So for all intents and purposes we should have a ship that flies. So now what we need to do is what I normally do. I only have 1 landing leg. So I grind down the others. The ship should fly now. And if you've done it right, your ship should be able to take off now. There you go, ship's up. Boom. Now you can place your connector on the bottom. And then place a landing leg wherever you want after. I recommend filling up the gaps. So you could just put like 1 block there, so all the way at the bottom. The design is really up to you, but this is just a basic showing you what I would do. Alright. And then now, if you wanted to put a landing leg on, I'll put it either in the middle or at the back. So you can put it at the back and be fine. And now, once you've got that, if you wanted to use it as a miner, you find your mining rig, and this is obviously a basic first stage miner. Boom. And that essentially is your first ship. Obviously it's a bit bare bones and you can do whatever you like with it. But wait a minute, we forgot something. Now I always forget this. Gyroscope. Don't forget your gyroscope. Stick one in there, be fine. So now we should be able to fly forward, backwards, left and right. Now to set your drill up so it can work, hold up or any other direction on your D-pad, go down to block tools using RB, click on drill, and then your drill should work. There you go. Obviously it's a bit wobbly, but it's okay. This is your first mining ship, but bear in mind you've only got one forward thruster, so don't basically go like this, because you will just fall down and you just won't be able to turn it again. So that's your first design. And it's pretty simple, but it uses the basic shape of your drop pod. So let's just set up a couple more tools. So you go to blocks, get your landing leg, and I toggle it switch lock, and have your left one, your connector, and toggle it to switch lock. And essentially, as I've got it set over here, should just be able to dock straight on it. Make sure I'm level. And there we go, and switch it, boom, done. And if I had any ore obviously inside the vehicle, it would transfer into the conveyor system and boom. And take it off and fly it back over to wherever you want to park it. Unless you want to leave up there to charge, and because the landing leg is locked. Easy. So that's your first. And your second is basically the same, except from all we want to do is utilise the battery. Now, you're probably thinking, why don't you just do the same as that one, utilise the entire shell? Well, sometimes it's just easier to make a small bare bones skeleton ship with not a lot of blocks. So the way you do that is you grind down everything around the battery for the minute. Not everything, just what I'm doing now. Just so you get clearance on the battery.
Inventory full.
Right. So obviously now we've got clearance on the battery.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
We want to make
Inventory
a cargo
full.
container with the port that way on the battery. And then we want to stick conveyor tube like that and like that. Cockpit there. Oh, did that wrong way around, didn't I? Cockpit there. You drill, and now we want to basically take, I'll make sure we put a gyroscope there as well, gyroscope. So obviously now we've done that, we want to basically grind down the engines.
Inventory full.
One there,
Inventory full.
one there,
Inventory full.
one there,
Inventory full. Inventory full.
one there.
Inventory full.
And then we need to get to the hydrogen engine as well. So we just put these materials in the box. Right. So you could grind down your survival kit again, because you want to make sure your survival kit is placed on your base, not in your ship. Because if you crash your ship and then you die, you'll be at your ship, not your base. So we definitely want to make sure that our survival kit is placed on our base from our ship. So right, need to get in a bit further. Right, so we want the hydrogen engine to give you your 4 metal grids. Then you want to have, what else is in there? I would definitely want to take the antenna and the ore detector as well.
Inventory full.
Now obviously you'll be doing this on survival, so you'll be able to take the parts and use them up again, whereas obviously I'm just doing it on creative to show you. So you go, now you've got 8 engines you can work with. I would literally basically do it roughly the same. You do like one there, one there. Make sure they're relatively in the same place. Do it there. One there and one there. Yep. And now you can do like one there, one there. No, you can't. You need some sideways thrust as well. So essentially, basically the same way. Maybe add a couple extra blocks for supporting. Not that one. Get one there. Now, you need to grind the ship back a bit.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I think I really need to empty my pockets.
Full.
So you want to kind of free up the back of the battery as well now. Right, almost got the battery free. Just a couple more blocks and then we'll be free. Right, it should be free now. Right, let's just have a little looks around. I see, it's still connected to the thing. So right, now you've just made some more space. You want to get your thrusters, one there, like, well you could say like one there, but there's not enough room, unless we stick a block. She should have enough steel plates to do this. Nope. One there. One there. And then your sideways thruster there. Right, that's basically exactly the same layout as that ship. And obviously once we get it in the air we can put a connector down. So let's just grind away the rest of the ship. think it's just a beacon now, so we just empty the pockets again. There's got too much rubbish lying around. Right, timer block, and then the beacon, and we're free, I think. Yeah, we're free. So now we're free. Quickly put our ore detector on somewhere. Doesn't matter where you put it. Get the rotation right. So ore detector, and then an antenna. Where's the antenna to? There. You can put the antenna anywhere you want. Now that's a beacon. Antenna you want. There you go. So obviously most of those blocks you would have had from the ship. And now your ship is free. You can get in your ship, move it forward a little bit and up. You now want to put a connector on. And now you've got two choices for the connector now. You can either put it there, or you can put it on the back. So wherever floats your boat. I like to always stick it either on the cockpit, but for this one we'll put it on the back. We'll just have it there. And then we could put a landing gear. If I find it, there it is. Which you'll have the pieces for. Put it there. So there you have it. A bare bones first vehicle scrapped from the drop pod. So you got one that is basically the drop pod combined with new pieces. Now you can obviously alter what it is yourself, or you could literally keep the battery and extend off the battery to make what you want, using up pieces of your drop pod. And they basically both work the same. Just change the daytime so you can see. There you go, that's better. So obviously it still works, and you can still go left, and you can still go right. And obviously the same principle of any ship. You drill, connector, yeah, landing gear, that's basically it. So you can go and dig some holes. Now we're digging. If you want to dig, see, and now we're digging. And as you can see, we're getting some stone in our cockpit. And then obviously once the stone's in, you take it over to your connector. And if you haven't got a connector because it's too early for you to have one, yeah, you just park it down, and obviously it pulled out like that. Because obviously in my last video we went over conveyor systems. So yeah, so there you have it. A bare bones skeleton miner built from the battery of your ship. So it's light and nimble. Or you have a miner built from basically the fuselage of the drop pod, including the cockpit and the miner. Or the drill, should I say. Yeah, so if you found either design helpful in starting out in survival, please leave me a like and comment what you thought of each ship's design. And if you have any other ideas, or you're struggling with anything else, in a sneeze, if you're struggling with anything else and want me to do a video on it, just leave that down in the comments below. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Cheers.